Your forecast first, sponsored by Stanley Steamer.
It's been another unseasonably hot and dry day. Here is the Walmart Amphitheater. No concert tonight. It is feeling very unseasonably warm again. Right now, mid-90s, seeing a few upper 90s too. Sallisaw is at 99. Now tomorrow, I think it's going to be a few degrees hotter. Right now, here's that satellite radar picture showing a few passing clouds, but overall looks pretty quiet. Should stay quiet for us. Different story though for the tropics. We have Tropical Storm Debbie ramping up. I will time that out coming up in that full weather, and I will show you more about this warm-up as your news starts right now.
From your home for the Paris Olympics, proudly covering the Northwest Arkansas community, this is KNWA News at 5.
Just 1 week remains in the Summer Olympics, and one tennis player has etched his name into exclusive tennis history. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Casey Smith. Let's go live now to our Jayla Washington in Paris with more on how Novak Djokovic became just the 5th player in history to complete a career Golden Slam. Hey, Jayla.
Hey, yeah, and what a time it was. Of course, we know that Novak Djokovic is the greatest tennis player, right? He has so much success, or has had so much success throughout his career, but he just has not quite ever been able to get a gold medal at the Olympics. That is until today. Very exciting because this is likely his last opportunity to do so. He is 37 years old, so this could likely be his last Olympics. And wow, what a golden career slam it has been, and just really exciting to see him push through all that he has. Really just very resilient. He has not had a straight and narrow path, but he continues to persevere. And wow, what a way to end it here at the Paris Olympics for him.
Yeah, and Djokovic going back to 2008. I mean, he was able to take home the bronze medal, but now to go out and beat arguably one of the best players in the world in Carlos Alcaraz, I think that shows the surgery that he had to repair a meniscus tear in his right knee is just fine. Maybe tapping a little bit into the fountain of youth. You said he was 37. What do you think, Jayla?
Hey, the fountain of youth. I don't know. Maybe he's drinking some good water. Maybe he had a big breakfast. Who knows, right? But, you know, I think it really speaks to just the spirit of the Olympics. These athletes just really digging deep down and pulling off these triumphs that are, you know, unexpected, or maybe in his case just took a little while longer. And I think it makes the reward a little bit sweeter just from people from the outside looking in, just getting an opportunity to witness an excellent athlete like Djokovic, who has had such a long and successful career, but again, just always falling shy of an Olympic gold medal. And again, he got it done today. And I don't know, like you said, maybe the fountain of youth, maybe it's just his resilience, or maybe it was just his time, but we're happy that we were able to see him do that here in Paris.
That's for sure. A piece of history for the Joker, cementing his name in tennis history. Already a great career. That's our Jayla Washington live in Paris, and be sure to stick around as she'll join us later with more updates from the games that you're not going to want to miss. Now new tonight at 5, we're learning more about a drowning incident at Beaver Lake. Around 10:30 p.m. Saturday night, the Benton County Sheriff's Office confirmed a body had been recovered, and after it believes a swimmer went out too far and got too tired to keep swimming. No other details about the victim have been released at this time. The Hickory Creek Fire Department, Highway 94 East Fire Department, BCSO, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, and Pafford EMS all responded to the call near the intersection of East Highway 264. That call first came in around 8 p.m., at which point the Benton County dive team was then deployed. This is a developing story, and we'll continue to update you on our website at knwa.com as more information becomes available. Now, this is the second drowning incident at Beaver Lake within the last month. Back on July 4th, our Kayla Cade examined how to stay safe if you're going out for a day on the water, with tips from the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 52 that can still be practiced today. To read more about that, you can head on over to our website at knwa.com. And more local news now. If you're a parent, you probably want your kid to focus in class without those cell phones at hand. Well, Farmington schools could be joining a few other schools on the no phone policy during class time. KNWA's Kylie Neal joins us now in studio. And Kylie, the cell phones, they certainly can be a distraction. What is Farmington School District doing? And what are they planning on doing moving forward?
Yeah, that's right, Casey. Cell phone policies in schools have been a contested topic recently across the natural state, and certainly for some schools in our area. On July the 2nd, Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Secretary of State Jacob Olivia invited superintendents across the state to take part in a pilot program aimed at addressing some phone usage in schools with mental health. Now, what this means is Farmington Schools is considering becoming a part of that pilot program. Superintendent John LaFoon told me that parents and administration were notified by email to vote on cell phone usages during school hours. I spoke with Randy Harp, who is a Farmington Schools parent, and she says in the past, she didn't have a phone in school, and she believes that should still be the case.
I think it's good in a sense, unless there's, a horrific emergency. They're going in the right direction. I will add, I think if they're doing phones, they need to do the smartwatches too.
A majority of parents in the Farmington School District agree with Harp's stance. Of the 581 parents who responded to FPS's survey, 58% supported the governor's initiative of cell phone-free schooling, and 38% of parents support cell phone usage during non-instructional time. Meanwhile, 78% of the staff members are in complete support of cell phone-free schooling. Farmington superintendent says this could be a mid-year change for students. We'll explain that more in detail tonight at 10. Reporting in studio, Kylie Neal, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
Thanks, Kylie. A big update there. Now, KNWA is your local election headquarters. Vice President Kamala Harris has earned enough votes to win the Democratic presidential nomination. The Trump campaign thinks it has Harris, who has been deemed the Biden administration's border czar, beat on the issue of immigration. KNWA's Rashad Hudson shares more on the current state of the 2024 race.
Former President Donald Trump doubled down on comments he made in a room full of black journalists Wednesday about Vice President Kamala Harris.
And now she wants to be known as black.
Thursday, he posted this on his social media platform, again questioning Harris's race, saying the love of her Indian heritage is very much appreciated. Harris responded to those comments from the former president.
It was the same old show. The divisiveness and the disrespect.
Harris says she is focused on a positive vision for the country.
One focused on the future, the other focused on the past.
One issue that will be key in November's presidential election is immigration. The Trump campaign believes it's a winning issue for them.
Well, this is not rocket science. It is not hard to secure the southern border. You just have to re-implement some common sense policies.
Republican vice presidential candidate Senator J.D. Vance visited the U.S.-Mexico border Thursday, where he pinned the drugs and flow of migrants at the border on Harris.
There are a lot of moms and dads out there who will never see their kids walk down the aisle because of what Kamala Harris has unleashed at this border.
The Harris campaign pushed back, saying it was Trump who lobbied against Congress passing a border security bill earlier this year. In Washington, Rashad Hudson, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
Now, in case you missed it, parents, there's only a few more hours to partake in tax-free weekend in Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. You have until 11:59 p.m. tonight, as a wide variety of items will be free of both state and local sales tax. This includes things like school supplies, backpacks, clothes, shoes, and makeup. Scott Harden with the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration says online purchases qualify as well, as long as the item is being shipped to an Arkansas address and takes place during the hours of tax-free weekend. You can find a full list of items that are tax-free over on our website at knwa.com. And before today, the women's basketball team won 57 consecutive games for Team USA. Can they make it 58? Hear how these Titans in the sport are going up against Germany a little bit later in the show.
And coming up next in your Pig Trail Nation report, yesterday was a big day for Sam Pittman, landing 3 recruits. We'll hear from new defensive back Adam Alston out of Oklahoma as to why the Hogs were the fit for him.
It's been a hot weekend, and it's going to be getting even hotter Monday, and it's heating up here. The tropics are also ramping up too. Here is Tropical Storm Debbie. Right now it's impacting Florida. I will track out this storm and show you how hot it's going to get here coming up in that full weather.